You're listening to The Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.
Oh, we're on. That was Slayer, Hollowed Point, Angel Dust of Human Bondage, and Deicide, The Stench of Redemption. I hope you enjoyed those, Mom. We're in the studio with Speedfreak.
You're butchering this tonight.
Speedfreak, sorry. Speedfreak. Hi, guys. Hello.
What's up? Hey, how's it going?
You guys might want to go a little bit closer to the microphone.
Might help.
So they can pick up your voices. So why don't you go ahead and introduce yourselves? I know we got you know what you play because you're wearing these awesome vests. It's like a biker gang's joined us. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, lots of people get that impression.
Awesome. So names?
Yeah, I'm Tom. I'm the singer, Speedfreak.
I'm Kevin. I play guitar.
I'm Steve. I play bass.
And I'm Anthony, and I'm one of the several managers of Speedfreak.
And who are we missing tonight?
That would be Admiral Balo on the percussion.
His name's actually Admiral?
Yes.
He appointed himself that title.
Oh. What's his real name?
Matt.
He has earned the rank.
And that's it? That's all we're missing?
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
4-piece.
Tom, what made you guys want to get vests? These are pretty cool. You have Speedfreak on one side, what you play on the other. Your managers have manager on them. Your pit crew has pit crew on them.
That's how we remember our jobs.
That's how we represent.
Now, when you play live, do you wear the vest the whole time?
Of course.
With shirts underneath, right? Or do you go naked?
Wow. You should probably start going with
Come
those
and see
shirts
us and find out.
So why don't you guys tell us a little bit about your band? Established in 2006. That's what the shirt said that you gave us, which are fucking awesome. And Luco's wearing the hat like an idiot. But
He's allowed to now his hat.
It's fucking sweet. I'm going to wear it every day.
Let me just put it this way. If we moved in next door to you, your lawn would probably die.
okay.
Can you move in next door to me? Because my lawn is all weeds.
Actually, my house next door to me is up for rent if you guys want to move in next
You'll be wishing it was all weeds.
Like smoking weed? Like, I'm confused.
Maybe. We will neither confirm nor deny that we have not or never done that.
All right. Well, since 2006, how did you guys come about to be a band?
And are these all the original members we have?
Tom and I are the only two original members. We had an original bass player and original drummer. The drummer we fired because he bailed out in the middle of a show because he had to go pick his girlfriend up from work. And Jewel.
What?
Yeah.
Actually,
and she was working like.
Bailed. We didn't even fire her.
Yeah, she was working at Jewel like 4 blocks from her house, and he had to leave and pick her up and drive her home. It was weird as shit. But
so in the middle of the set, he gets a text, checks it, and then
before
gets
we went
off
on,
stage.
Before we went on, and
Oh
so
my
we get
God.
Balo, the guy who's currently our drummer. He was hanging out with us. He was at the show, and he's like, "Kev, dude, I could totally play drums for you guys." And we're like, "Yeah, okay." And then we get on stage, and he doesn't know any of our songs. I mean, it was just terrible. We're playing them at like half tempo. He doesn't know any of the covers. It's just a complete fucking mess.
It's terrible.
Yeah, so then he's like, well, I'll just start coming to your practices, and I'll learn your songs if ever happens again. And then that was the last time we ever played with Alex. Bale just kind of asserted himself as the drummer, and that was that.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I'm kind of pissed off with that story. I would fucking kill that guy.
Dude, I haven't
You're
talked
like,
to him
are you
since,
kidding
man.
me?
Yeah.
Get
no, it was
the
bullshit.
fucking sand out of your pussy, you whip bitch. Tell your fucking girlfriend to fucking walk home. Oh my god.
Was it summertime? I mean, was it cold out?
Fuck
It
someone
was,
up.
geez, I don't remember. It was summer or not summer? I don't even remember.
Summer.
Yeah, I don't remember.
And she couldn't walk 4 blocks?
Yeah, it was.
Was she disabled?
No.
I mean, that's the only excuse I
She
can
was in a
make.
wheel. We forgot to say she was in a wheelchair.
and she's got her own car. I mean, it's like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck his
Did
deal
it break
was, but
down? Did she get in an accident? Was she
I
hurt
don't
at
know.
work?
I don't know. All of a sudden, I'm looking around going, where's this guy? And he's not
What
there.
an asshole.
I gotta
Yeah.
leave. I gotta go bang out my girlfriend
I hope he's not in a band
her
right
wheelchair.
now.
He's not.
Okay, awesome.
No, as far as I know, I haven't. Do you talk to him? I don't talk to him. Yeah. Then I don't know, one day, our bass player quit, so we called Steve, and he showed up with his stuff. And,
Steve.
Yeah. And that was that. Yeah.
So that's the lineup we have right now.
And how long has this been the official lineup for you
Since
guys?
2008.
Oh, so that's not bad. 4 years together.
Well, you'd think we'd be better than we are, but
I'll be the judge of that.
No,
So, what inspired the name Speedfreak?
the Motorhead song Speedfreak, pretty much.
So you guys are. What did you just do?
I have no idea. I turned the microphone and it just
Well,
kind of.
maybe you should just stop touching
Well,
it.
you
It's
know,
not
if
going to
I
fall in your
wasn't-
face.
If I wasn't sitting like 8 feet away from it.
So you guys are really big in the 80s metal? 80s and
Not
Metallica?
particularly. We do
Okay.
like a lot of stuff from the 80s.
I
as
am.
We do.
I like all that gay
As-
hairband shit, but none of the rest of
I
them
love
do.
80s metal.
Yeah, 80s metal is awesome,
Yeah.
but we kind of draw our influences
was
from
gonna
a
wear my
wider
Wasp
variety
shirt.
than that even.
There's one fucking fly.
Maybe
store.
we can make
Every
maybe we
week,
can make you
one
a fly shirt if we hit this right.
Oh, one fucking fly every week.
Who's
Yeah.
got some brake clean?
I don't understand how it's still alive.
Every week we have the same conversation. It just happens to be here.
Probably the same fly.
Fucking asshole fly.
Okay, so continue. What else then do you listen to besides like Motorhead?
Your
and-
influences.
Oh,
AC/DC, ZZ Top, Leonard Skinner.
I approve of all these.
we just do all kinds of shit.
do you guys do covers of any of these or just
Oh
originals?
yeah, absolutely. No, we do a lot of covers. We do all kinds of. We do AC/DC. We do some Sabbath. We do some Zeppelin. We do all kinds of shit.
What ACDC do you do?
We did. What did we just? We just did. What do you do for Money, Honey?
Whole lot
We
of
did
Rosie.
a whole lot of Rosie.
And we've got a few on the back burner as well.
Yeah, we did. If you want blood, all kinds of stuff.
Nice. What's your favorite one to cover?
Jeez. My favorite song
Ever song?
Yeah. I don't know. My favorite song that we do. We do. We're an American Band by Grand Funk Railroad, and I fucking love it.
Thunder Kiss 65.
Yeah.
Nice. I love White Zombie.
Steve, what do you like covering?
It's hard to say. Probably For Whom the Bell Tolls, due to the badass bass solo.
And the ability that you can
beginning.
drink beer while playing the song with
Yeah.
one hand.
Yes,
You
Cliff
really
would have
can?
wanted it that
That's
Yeah.
way.
fucking awesome.
Yeah, I do that for Cliff.
We do actually have a YouTube channel where you can visualize that and actually see that on the YouTube channel, where you can clearly see Steve playing For Whom the Bell Tolls with one hand while clearly chugging an entire.
Yeah, I
pint
think
of
I
beer
cheers
with the
them.
Other. It's probably the most amazing thing I've ever seen ever, just hands down.
That's bad.
What is your YouTube channel?
I
for
have
all
no
you
idea.
listeners?
Angelina, what's our YouTube channel?
It is Speedfreak Metal. We also have a website, www.speedfreakmetal.com. You can also find us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. All of them are at Speedfreak Metal.
And that's why we have him around.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about that. You guys, okay, you're the first band to show up here with a manager. Not one manager, but 3 managers.
Yeah.
It's a difficult job, believe me.
By manager, this guy means roadie.
Yeah. For
And by roadie, he means bitch.
to be completely honest, that's 100% true. It's
We,
Get down to the
we-
dirty.
Oh, we love
part
him.
of
Yeah,
this.
we never intended on having more than one manager. Fucking Greg. Well, Greg decided he was going to manage us, so no one of us really.
Which
stopped
means
him.
he drank beer with us while we
Yeah,
practiced.
and he booked shows for us. And so then I met this dude at school, and he just started following us around and following us around and
Like a
following us
puppy.
around. Kind of.
Yeah. He's
Kind
got the
of.
puppy dog look to him. Not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
and then eventually,
Yeah.
like we just fuck it. We just gave him a cut, and that
you
was
just
that.
turn around one day and just go, dude, do you need something to do to stop following me?
Yeah, well, he's
we found lots of stuff for him to do.
yeah.
So what, did Greg just say, hey guys, you're my bitches now, I'm going to book shows for you?
No,
No.
we told him.
We think of him as a spiritual advisor / beer drinking
Yeah.
associate / metal guru.
Yeah. Yes. He also drives us home when we're drunk, which is pretty cool. So
How much older is he from you guys?
he's not. We're all like 22, 23.
Oh, okay.
He just looks old because he's got the.
Yeah, he's got half of his mustache gray.
That's from us.
It looks ridiculous.
Nothing wrong with gray hair.
I'm
Yeah.
actually the oldest out of all of them.
Really?
I'm 26.
And how'd you end up as a bitch?
Because he doesn't play an instrument.
No.
Puppy dog face.
I'm sorry, I had to pick on you.
I went to school and then I decided to play baseball instead of going to school.
Well, that was your first mistake.
Right. I realize that now. And then I went back to college, and that's where I met Kevin.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Okay.
I've played in a band before, but not really anything quite like this. It was more like fun crap. So then I told Kevin I could tune instruments and I could set up and take down drums because I always knew how to do it, and I can sound check drums and I can sound check bass. So then he's like, "Hey, you come to every show, you deal with all the crap that we don't want to deal with, talking to people. You're a pretty personable person, so how about you deal with all the stuff that Greg doesn't want to deal with." So Greg and Matt out there deal with all the booking of shows, talking to people, dealing with that, and I deal with all the merchandise and all of their e-accounts, all their MySpace, YouTube, all that other stuff.
So I've been talking to you the whole time.
No,
right?
you've
No.
been talking to Greg.
You've been talking to Greg. I manage like keeping random bullshit like
Selling merch,
yeah.
too.
I keep all that random bullshit off the wall where it's just like, oh hey, come check out, this fire sale at this random warehouse on the south side, because it'll randomly show up on the page, and delete it and add people and find people in Germany and send them shirts and stuff like that.
You
And
sent shirts over to Germany?
we are in the process of sending one to Germany and one is going to Venezuela. They requested shirts.
Nice.
So I need to ask, because some bands have actually asked us because we asked bands to send us stuff too. What is the shipping rate that you guys have been looking at to send things over to Europe?
I did some research on it, and if you just send it in one of those like next day saver things for like FedEx or UPS, it's like $15.
That's not
That's not
bad.
bad at all.
And I linked it up to my personal PayPal, where I'm just like, all right, just send me $15 plus another 5, 10 for the shirt, whatever you want to pay, 5 or 10. I'll send you a shirt and put a picture of you like in front of like your
On the
town's
shirt.
biggest whatever. I mean, the one guy says he lives in Berlin. So I told him send me it from like the biggest beer hall in Berlin and send a picture of like you wearing our shirt in front of it.
That
We'll
is
throw you up on our
badass.
Facebook. I mean, we got all this new awesome Facebook stuff tells you where everybody is, and it's like we got fans in Norway, Sweden, Belgium, Germany, France, England. There's 3 in Afghanistan who are actually serving in the military right now. I found that out. I looked that up today coming on the show. Big shout out to all the guys who have served, will serve, anything like that. But we got 3 guys who are actually living in barracks right now that are actually liked us on our Facebook. So that's pretty cool.
awesome. And then how are you excuse me. How did you find that out? Just by looking at it? Because I've gone through our insights and I can only see like countries.
If you go into it and you actually have to like sort of kind of, like a better word, Facebook creep and find out where the random ones are. So I'll look for the
Gotcha.
random names, and there's a bunch of them where it's all guys in military garb, and I was like, okay, and I click, and it's like currently in like Baghdad, or currently in
Wow.
like wherever, like whatever Air Force base in Afghanistan, stuff like that. And there's like 3 of the guys in Germany out of like the 5 are all serving on current military bases too.
The old Facebook creep.
Yeah. You know what?
I approve.
We gotta spread the word, not just only for like us, but for other bands, because especially now with Facebook, you can just reach out to anybody.
Nice. Well, you guys actually came today with 9 songs that you guys have done. And is this something that you guys recorded on your own, or did you record this at an actual studio?
No, we recorded this. You want to field this, dude?
You got it.
All right.
Feel
Field.
this?
Yeah, field this.
Calm down, Morgan.
Okay.
Field.
Field
Utes.
this. I thought you were talking about
No,
him
not like you
feeling
wanna
you under the
field it.
table. I was like, what's going to happen over my Luco? That's awkward.
Hands above the covers. No, we recorded at the Nook Studios, and it was in Lamont. Now it's at New Lenox. You heard
After
of
the
them?
Spire just recorded
Yeah,
there.
yeah, they did.
I
Yeah,
love
Nick
this.
Nativo,
He's the man.
genius.
Yeah,
we fucking had a
we've
blast
heard
with him,
great
yeah.
things about that.
Yeah, that dude is
studio.
badass.
Nice.
Yeah, no, he's the
In the
man.
words of Mook.
So, what are the first 3 songs that you guys would like to play for us?
Play with us.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think we should probably start it off with
Yeah, we
a
wanna
little
start-
thing I like to call Speedfreak, the song. Not to be confused with Speedfreak, the breakfast cereal.
So
Okay.
who's rocking the iPod?
It's right here.
Field this,
You
dude.
guys can choose. And what is the song Speed Freak about? And then what are the other 2 songs you guys are going to play for us?
It's about
Really?
kicking ass.
You'll hear what it's about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Living hard.
Well, here we
The four
go.
Ds.
There's Speed Freak, and what are the 2 other ones that you guys
What are
are
we
going to play
playing?
now?
You want to go in order? Crank and Mississippi Mud?
Sure.
Crank, and
Yeah.
then Mississippi Mud.
Yep.
All right, here are the first 3 songs from the band Speedfreak.
Chevy, I've got all I need. moonshine, getting wasted all the time. I was walking that fine line, drinking that shit till I go blind. I was looking all summer like a riverboat ship sinking high, drinking that whiskey, getting head in the back of my Chevy. I've got all I need. In the summertime, I might be wasting all the time, but I ain't wasting my time. I said I spend my days floating down
You're listening to the Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.
All right, and we're back, and we're hanging out with Speedfreak, and that was awesome. So we heard Speedfreak, Mississippi Mud, and Crank.
Yep.
Is that right? Awesome. Who's the main lyricist in your band? That means who writes the lyrics. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Tom and I.
So,
Mostly Tom.
do you want to explain what those 3 songs were about? How you got the ideas for them?
Yeah, Speedfreak we wrote just about doing awesome shit like drinking and doing drugs. And
I hear
driving
cocaine
fast.
in there too.
Yeah.
So had some
Yep.
trippy experiences there.
Sweet.
I got a text message from my mom saying, loved Mississippi Mud.
That's
Nice!
awesome. Thank you very much. That song we used to practice at Cicero and Augusta in this really, 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 really shitty neighborhood, and there's no air conditioning in our building, so we'd have practice, and it'd be like one of those days it's so fucking hot, like your shirt is just soaked from sweat, you know. So we're just kind of jamming, and I just jammed on this lick, and Tom was like, "Dude, that's so cool. We got to turn that into a song." So we played it, and then we went to Tom's apartment afterwards and got kind of fucked up and wrote the whole song. That was Mississippi Mud.
Nice. And
Yeah.
is Crank based off the movie?
There's a movie called Crank.
You didn't know this, dude?
No.
Jason
Jason
Statham.
Statham. There's
You know,
2
he's
Crank
got like
movies.
24 hours
And
to live.
They're both ridiculous.
Yeah, no, the first one's awesome, but
No, like ridiculously awesome. Like
Yeah, like-
nonstop action. Like
yeah,
this
like-
is impossible and so amazing.
Like Steven
Yes.
Seagal movies.
like having
Like
sex in the
every-
middle of crowded
Oh, yeah.
intersection on
my heart's gonna blow up. We need to bang it out right here.
on top. Wait, wasn't it
Best
on top of like a fire
written
hydrant or
scene
something?
It was
ever.
actually a mailbox.
It was a mailbox. Okay, yeah, you should probably look at that movie. Just telling
it's
you.
awesome.
Tom wrote Crank.
Yeah, that was one of those things where they wrote the song first and like, dude, we're gonna call the song Crank. I'm like, well, I haven't written anything. Like, no, too bad, it's the title. And I was like, all right. So the song, as a result, makes little to no sense, but
So,
it's still awesome.
how did you make the lyrics for it? What's it about? Like a puzzle that you just put it all together and went.
about drag racing in
Not
part.
really. It's not. It's about.
It's okay, you can tell us.
I don't know. It's. I don't know. I don't even know what it's about.
Okay,
Nice.
well,
It's for you to.
when
determine
you
for
figure it
yourself.
out, you can tell us. We'll come back to it. It's okay. So we got into this interesting conversation when we were on break, and I want to bring it up again. Is your vests? Apparently, you guys get kicked out of bars and told you can't play because they affiliate you with biker gangs.
Yeah, that's right. We've had a couple experiences where they tell us, either take those things off and put them in your car or leave. Just because, basically what we're wearing looks a lot like a motorcycle club's.
I thought you were one when I came in here. I was like, oh,
So
guys are dangerous
Did they ever
people.
just like, no, we're not in a club. There's no logos or anything. It's just the band. And they're like, oh, okay, then come in.
Yeah, a couple of times me and Angeline and I have been stopped, and it usually, and those guys are the coolest guys in the world, and they're just like, oh, you're a heavy metal band, that's awesome, but you just don't want to project the wrong image. I don't ever want to fucking get stabbed
No.
for wearing this or anything
They
like that.
they look you up and down, and they make sure that there's
Yeah,
no
there's-
discerning marks that
we've-
you're affiliated or not affiliated
Yeah.
with any 1%er thing. And a lot of us have our own stuff. I have certain patches that none of them have because they're representative of me. Greg has some on his that are representative of him. So does Kevin. So does Tom. So does Steve.
well,
so does
you
Bale.
have Boondock Saints, and
America.
then
Hell
you
yeah.
have.
I have an American flag. I got
America.
POW. I mean, we all got stuff that represents each other because we're all individuals. But I mean, the 4 of them represent the band, but we represent all of us represent each other.
Well,
as
you said too, if you guys don't have anything underneath the logo on the back of the patch or on the back of your vests, it means that you guys
Right.
haven't claimed territory. So it's not like
Yeah.
you guys can be affiliated with anybody.
No, but if you saw us on the street, what would your first impression be?
Exactly.
They're in
Right.
Speed Freak.
Yeah.
It says you play guitar.
Well, then she's like, before we went in the air, she's like, so why don't you have your names on your vest?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just so used to be like, hey, there's Gary. Like,
It says so on his T-shirt.
yeah. I figured this would be the easiest interview ever if I could just look over and be like, hey, Steve, there's your name. Like, I don't have to guess who you are.
Hey,
But people,
bass.
yeah, people
Oh.
don't come wearing name tags for me, so I'm kind of stupid sometimes.
We could have made name tags. You're just always.
Maybe I should just start making
Yeah,
names.
this is radio,
Oh,
not
name
TV.
tags would be awesome.
But I am talking, and I need to know names because I don't know. I feel stupid if I don't. But anyway, so have you guys considered doing anything besides making the vests? Maybe to bring, like when you go to certain venues, just to wear that instead, so you don't get the.
Yeah, well, like I said before, I mean, we've had situations where we go to play at places, and I'm not going to, name them and call them out or anything, but we've walked into places and they told us, look, we have a no gang colors policy, so because your vests look like a motorcycle club vest, you can't play. So we take them off. I mean, it's not like we're naked underneath. We have T-shirts on. I mean, we got Speedfreak written on our drum head and stuff.
That works.
Yeah.
So your CD release show you were talking about is going to be coming up in like May or June.
Yep.
What shows do you have coming up before then?
We are playing at Ye Old Town Inn in Mount Prospect on February 11th for our buddy Frank the Tank's birthday. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Do you know who else is playing?
Redneck Remedy and Convoy.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think they're not from Chicago. I think they're from Kankakee Kankakee. Angelina's not at me, Kankakee.
Nice.
Yep.
They're like a Freightliner band, right? I think I looked them up once. They take pictures in front of big trucks.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
They've been bugging us to do a show with them for a long time, so it's gonna
Are
be
they?
cool.
Do you guys ever get to play shows with older bands because your sound is more toward that genre than it is to be, like hardcore death metal?
Yeah, we've played with some of them.
You're gonna say something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Speak.
What's that? Auto Mag comes to mind.
Yeah, we our good buddies Automag, and they're much older than us. They're from South Carolina. They actually drove up and we did a show with them when they were in Chicago, and that was a lot of fun.
How'd you end up meeting them?
The internet. We
Why are you laughing?
we our drummer, if he was here, he could tell you, but he found this band called Thunder Brew out of
Long
Delaware.
story. Okay.
And so they were pretty fucking cool. And then we drove out there to see them. We're just like, you know what, fuck this. We're driving to the East Coast. So we drove out there, had a blast, and met them. We met the guys in Ballistic. Then we met the guys in Automag, who I think their singer is from Waukegan or something, right?
And their drummer's from Tinley Park.
Yeah. And so they came back in town and played some shows. And we were like, dude, hook us up.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
And then, is that the only show then you have coming up next week?
As far as I know, do we have more?
No, not really.
Not right now, yeah.
Our
We'll book books. I don't know. Right now, we're trying to get some cash together to get our album printed and get that released. And
But the CD's actually done.
yes,
like,
the
being
CD's
recorded?
finished. The CD's
Yes.
finished being recorded.
How long did it take you to record it?
Well, we started in July of 2010,
Oh,
but and we would have been done except our Nick at the Nook used to be in Lamont, and he moved to New Lenox, and that was like a 6-month hiatus. Which that shit happens. He's moving. He's a cool guy, and we kept in touch and stuff. And then after that, he had so much work back, pushed back that then we get in for a weekend here and there, and we finally finished it a couple of weeks ago. I think I went and laid down the last little guitar thing that I wanted to do, but
what was it like working with him? Because our friends in After the Spire have recorded there, and there's been a couple other bands that have come through here and dropped that place's name. That he's a great producer and the recording's awesome. What have you learned recording with him that you guys weren't doing before you guys walked into his studio?
our first studio experience wasn't with the Nook. It was with this dude, Pete, at Jammin' Room Studios. And I can say all this kind of shit about him on the air because I don't even think he owns a computer. The dude was a fucking hick. He was in a...
It's like the complete opposite of
Yeah.
a complete opposite studios.
Yeah.
He didn't give a shit.
He was, this dude was like 50 and he had a mullet and he wouldn't wear shoes. And I sat on his gun once. And it was like he owned all this property in like unincorporated DuPage County. So it was a couple acres and there was a swimming hole. Not a swimming pool, a swimming hole, like a big mud pile in the backyard.
Did he have an elephant?
He would grow his own
He's
weed.
pretty hilarious.
He was
Yeah.
growing his own weed in like the room next to the
Oh
studio. And then we'd go over there and he'd be like, oh yeah, why don't you go ahead and lay some stuff down? So we jam. And that's really how we talked. I'm not just doing that voice. Like,
You guys want to shoot a hoochie?
yeah. So we'd go there and then like, and he'd forget, like he wouldn't press record and it was awful.
Whereas
I
Nick,
hope you guys didn't pay him money.
No, not a whole lot.
All right, 6 songs done. Oh, yeah,
And then
I totally
we,
didn't press record on
we
any
were
of them.
supposed to have our song in this book, like Greg,
In
our
a
manager.
book?
Yeah, some book by I don't even remember, but we're
How
supposed to
does
have our song for
A
something.
song in a book work.
Well, no. It was like a book that came with a CD of a bunch of local songs or whatever, or local bands.
What?
And so we were supposed to
Like,
be on
so
that.
you read a book and listen to metal at the same time?
I guess so.
How does this work?
But we went out to
Dave shaking his head. Yes,
Is
he's
it like
I
a
know how this
metal
works.
sing-along book? Like, turn the page,
I
press
have-
play on a song when it gets to a point in the book for background music?
I have absolutely no idea because we didn't end up doing it. We went out to Pete's and he lost our CD. And that was the last time we ever went out to Pete's. He's like, "Oh, I lost your recording, guys. I'm sorry, but listen, I'm growing this Mexican weed. If you know." I'm serious. It was, we had a blast out there, but it was just terrible.
He's
but
growing Mexican weed, and that's when you tell him, dude, you're in America. It's American
then
weed.
that was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah,
was when
so
he
then
lost
we-
all our masters.
we got a hold of Nick and we went out there, and working with Nick is fantastic. And and he's like is awesome because during studio hours he's really a hard ass, and we'll play things
Perfectionist.
Yeah. We'll play things 30, 40, 50 times before he'll be like, "That's the take that I want. That's what you're doing." I'm like, "Well, copy and paste it." And he'll be like, "No, fuck you. Like, you can make this sound better than it sounds right now."
Yeah,
I mean, it's great.
Nick himself actually dropped out of high school to tour with a national metal band. So he
With
brought.
the name of...
Lost Anthology.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
Nick kind of had more experience than anybody we'd worked with before in the music business. So he's really knowledgeable about what it takes to produce an album, not just simply going and making a bunch of recordings, but how to package and correctly organize an album so that you accomplish what you're trying to do. So Nick is...
Yeah, he's the man.
we were
Anybody-
really lucky to find him. We found him through another band that we ran into once that recorded with him. They played some of their songs that they made at his place at a party. And as soon as we heard those tracks, and we didn't really care much for the music, it's not a band that's like us, but we heard the quality of the recording, and we instantly knew that Nick was going to be our guy.
Yeah. And the studio experience, we went out there, we basically lived there for a couple of weeks, and it was an absolute blast. Like, we'd get out, and we'd hang out, and we'd go to the casino, or we'd go out and do stuff. I mean, he was awesome. He was...
Beer bongs.
Yeah, beer bongs. Did a lot of beer bongs.
So what we're hearing today is from that recording.
Yes.
This recording.
Nice.
Yes.
Well, let's play 3 more of the songs that you guys have recorded with them. How about you let us know what you're playing and what these 3 songs are about?
And maybe take the iPod off shuffle so the songs don't get
So
all-
they're actually in order this time.
All right.
So what would you like to play? That means talk.
That means you guys. You guys
Yeah,
are choosing.
yeah.
You
How
should
about
play...
That means you guys in the band.
This song is going to be one called Crashin' Boing.
Yeah.
Crash and Boing?
Yeah, Crash.
That's right.
Yeah, dude, do
Oh,
Crash and Burn,
okay.
do Blacktop Madness, and play Shotgun.
All right.
All right?
Blacktop Madness, Crash and Burn, and Shotgun. Here we
Yes.
go.
You hear us call. shotgun and this race might be my last. I can see I'm losing you in my rearview mirror, and the road up ahead can't get much clearer. The devil's riding shotgun and I'm gonna crash and burn. Rolling out of town, comes on my ass. And I can't get rolled cause I'm holding grass. When I see those blue lights, I put the hammer down. As my 383 hauls me to the next town. Mortality is my last concern as I'm heading for the final turn. The devil's riding shotgun and this race might be my last. I can see I'm losing you in my rearview mirror, and the road up ahead can't get much clearer. The devil's riding shotgun and I'm gonna crash and burn. Riding shotgun and this race might be my last. I can see I'm losing you in my rearview mirror, and the road up ahead can't get much clearer. The devil's riding shotgun and I'm gonna crash and burn. I get loaded like a shotgun. When I ride into town with my 327 tuned up and the top down, I got a red foot and an iron well. I can't stop till I get my fill. Well, I start off with a shot of Southern Style Mash, and then I take a hit of my homegrown stash. Tonight I'm gonna hit the strap, cause you know I get loaded like a shotgun. Like a shotgun. I'm at the table, dropping sex on black, throw a tip to the chick for a double shot of Jack. Double up again, this table's getting hot. Drop another set and take another shot. So I cool down, so I get another drink. Wanna get fucked up, so I can't even think. I found the red queen and she's ready to roll. Tonight we're getting loaded like a shotgun. sheets and turn up the hate. And then I lit up the smoke and I left her smoking. Yeah. I did that bitch, I ain't sticking around. Left my mark on this motherfucking town. Just another night when I'm throwing it down. 'Cause you know I get loaded like a shotgun. Like a shotgun.
You're listening to the Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.
And we're back live broadcasting from 4055 North Milwaukee Avenue across from the Portage Theater. We're hanging out with the guys of Speedfreak. We just heard 3 more of their songs that they recorded at the Nook. And what were those 3 songs again?
Blacktop Madness, Shotgun, and Crash and Burn. I don't know what order they were in, though.
Shotgun
was-
was last.
Okay.
Yeah. So what were those songs about, Mr. Lyricist that's now moved into the corner?
Shotgun is a drinking song.
It's about going to
Plain and
Vegas,
simple.
getting fucked up.
Yeah.
Having a
Did
good
you guys
time.
go to Vegas
Drinking.
Tom did.
all together?
No. Tom
Not
did.
together. We
Yeah.
need to go to Vegas together. That's a band homework.
It's on the
assignment.
horizon.
Yeah.
Nice.
We're broke.
All right, and Shotgun is about sitting on the Nook's gun or that.
No, that
No,
was
Nick's
Shotgun's
got-
about Vegas.
That's
Yeah.
the drinking song.
yeah, Shotgun's about Vegas.
All
Crash
right.
and Burn is about your career, and Blacktop Madness is
About my career personally.
no, just it's about Tommy Bellino's
Crash
career.
and Burn is actually, I don't know, you ever have those nights and you wake up and you have absolutely no idea where
No.
you were or what
No,
you were drinking
no,
or who
Yes.
you were with?
No.
Yes.
Okay, well,
Definitely.
Crash and Burn is about those nights.
Okay.
And Morgan's usually drive me home, and I'm
Yeah.
like,
When he's throwing up and
Sorry, Morgan.
Yes.
It
making
starts
weird
off,
comments to
what a-
me.
Crash and Burn
Yeah.
starts off, with woke up this morning, no shirt, no shoes, no recollection of the night before. I mean,
Nice.
that's, yeah.
Those sound fun. I wish I had more of those.
Well, hang out with Speedfreak.
Yeah.
You get more than you bargained for.
Yeah, you got anything going on tomorrow night? We can hang out.
I've got work.
Yeah, me
so,
too.
So your manager just had one of them just had informed us that you guys have another show coming up that you guys forgot to mention to us.
That's right. We're playing on March 10th at Mike's Love and Music.
Hey, we're gonna be there now. Now that I know that, we're gonna be there.
Awesome. It's
Sick.
in Summit, Illinois.
Yeah, we've been out there before. Small venue, cool place though.
Cool.
what
They
was the
got this-
bartender's name?
I forgot.
Me too, but he was hooking me up all night.
I want to give a shout out to another awesome bartender that we met when we went out to Bada Brew on Saturday to watch our awesome friends at After the Spire. Amber, she was hysterical. She was awesome. She made me this California cocaine drink, which I loved. That I wish I could have had more of. But okay. Anyways, so you guys got this album coming out. How long is it going to be until you guys record more songs?
We've been writing since last summer. We've been starting to write new music. I mean, as soon as we get this printed and pressed, we want to be back in the studio, start working on the next one.
Are you going to record again at the Nook?
Absolutely.
And for the album that you haven't had pressed yet, who's doing the artwork?
Matt's good friend Claire Demos is doing the artwork for our album.
Do you have an idea of what you guys are going to have on it?
Wait and see. We do, but it'll be a surprise.
Awesome. I wanna have a copy of it right now. I can't wait. Like I'm really digging this because what was on your Facebook? Like I listened to it, but it's easier just to hear it here once you get to know the people and know, a little bit more about them. I don't know. It makes me enjoy it a little bit more. It's nice.
It's kind of like seeing a music video.
Yeah.
And a song's awesome, and then hearing it. I got nothing.
No, like there's that Kelly Clarkson song in the Toyota commercial, and it's awesome because what's his face from ESPN is like singing it with her. And I heard the song on the radio and it fucking sucks. Chris Berman, yeah, that's right.
Nice. So I want to hear more about these crazy stories that you guys must have for us. I know you. I want to hear this bus story again.
Oh God.
I really do.
Well,
This is great. This is fucking awesome.
we're
people.
out. We drive out to see our buddies in Texas Hippie Coalition, and I think it was at a Shark City or something. I don't know.
Shark
We're out
City?
there. So I'm,
Shark
Glendale Heights?
City out in Glendale
I
Heights.
believe that was
How
where the
did
show
you
was.
get stuck in a fucking fucking alley in Glendale.
No. That was at the
Oh.
Debonair.
No.
I'm talking about when we
Okay.
met him.
Okay. Sorry,
So-
I fast forwarded the story.
Really quick.
was
Texas Hippie
Tailgaters.
Coalition.
Tailgaters
I saw
in,
them
They're amazing.
on Springer.
yeah,
I went to a
yes.
Springer show, and I was at the Springer show when they played.
That's fucking.
That's
amazing.
awesome.
Yeah.
And Big Dad Rich lives up to every ounce of his name.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Monster.
No promo.
All right.
Yeah, what a homo.
Continue.
Anyway, so we're seeing Texas Hippie Coalition. I'm standing in the front row, and there's this little dude gets in front of me, and he's got gray scraggly hair or black scraggly hair or whatever, and he's like half my height, and he's headbanging real hard, and he's obviously shit-faced, and he hits his head on the monitor, and his head splits open, and he passes out, and they kick him out of the show.
I love how they kick him out of the
That's
show,
such a-
but they don't get him emergency
No,
care.
no. I don't know. So
Dude, your head is split open. You could die. Kick him out of the
didn't
show.
Get the fuck out.
Didn't split
out of here.
afterwards,
Don't die on our property.
yeah. So
Go die somewhere else.
afterwards, we're talking to him, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm a limo driver."
He's
I'm like,
passed
"Awesome."
out in the parking lot.
No, we're talking to you. He woke up.
He woke up. Did you guys ask if he was okay?
No.
No, he's fine.
So
Did the next time you see him, was his head really fucked up because he didn't get stitches?
we know what we're talking about. That's always fucked up. No, he was all right. So then he's like, then he sees me. And he's like, Speedfreak. I know that band. I'm like, no, you don't, because I'm in that
Apparently
band.
He wasn't okay.
We don't know you.
He can't remember you.
But he's so anyways, so for whatever the reason, after we're drinking together, he's like, yeah, I drive a limo and I'll drive you guys to your next show. And we're like, oh, awesome. Like that's a good idea. So
Why did you trust the guy with brain damage to drive?
seriously, because we're hanging out and getting drunk and listening to Texas Hippie Coalition. So he says he's gonna pick us up in a limo, and he shows up in this like short bus. It's like,
It had a flat screen TV inside.
yeah. And so we have some friends with us and stuff, and then they're like, "What the fuck is this?" Like we wanted to ride in the limo. We're like, "Yeah, so did we." So we cram all of our fucking equipment in the back of this thing, and we're all sitting in it, and then it was all right. So we were playing at the Debonair. We drive to the Debonair, and he passes it up. He's like, "Oh, it's cool. I'll just turn around in this alley," So he pulls into the alley and fucking gets stuck between like the dumpster and the wall. So instead of backing up, he just guns it. He scrapes the shit out of the whole side of the bus. So, and then he parks like in front of the Debonair. You're not really supposed to park there. There's like a whole bunch of signs, and we actually made somebody move, and he pulled up right in front of the joint. So that was cool. Yeah.
He opened the door, a bunch of beer bottles fell out and broke. I was
And
like,
it was
"Yo."
like, I mean, it was awesome. It was like, when you see like on TV, like the door opens, there's like a big cloud of smoke. That was actually what it was like. It was awesome, dude. Randy was the man.
Yeah,
And the best part, he did have a license.
Apparently, yeah.
Yeah,
allegedly.
Yeah, that's what he
Oh
said.
my
So
God.
I don't know.
Probably
No.
for drinking and driving.
The important thing is we didn't
Oh,
get
yeah,
pulled
definitely.
over,
Yeah,
Oh my
and
god.
we made it home.
yeah. It was really a blast.
Hysterical.
Yeah.
I could only imagine being in that bus.
Well, and then
the
fucking-
sound.
Only a
of hitting
professional
the
like Randy could have
wall.
pulled
And it
that
was
off.
it was really crazy because Randy was telling us, he's like,
Don't worry, guys.
we're we go inside to sound check and stuff, and we're like, dude, okay, nobody else gets on this bus but us, because like we fucking left our jackets and our wallets and stuff on the bus, right? So I'm in there and I'm sound checking, and people are starting to come in, and I look over and I see him at the bar, and I'm like, wait a minute, like you're supposed to be out by the bus. So we get on the bus, and there's like 6 random kids in there, fucking yeah, and they're smoking joints, and we're like, dude, what, who the fuck are you? We didn't know any of these people, so
You're not speed freak.
no.
no, I was in there smoking joints with them.
Yeah, they smoked us up, so we let them stay.
I didn't know. Yeah,
We're cool like that.
but like I'm in my girlfriend's purse is in there, my jacket's in there with my wallet in it and shit, and like there's these random fucks. They didn't even come to the show; they were just smoking our weed. I mean, it was just,
They just walked. Hey, there's a bus. Let's go hang out inside of it.
yeah. I mean,
Yep.
knowing Randy, he probably left the door open. So.
Yeah.
No, and after that, no, we've been pretty tight. After that, Randy's one of Speed Freak's best friends, absolutely. So,
Oh man, Randy.
yeah, it was a lot of fun.
That's funny.
That guy's the shit.
He's
Yep.
Absolutely.
hysterical.
Oh,
But
No, there was that one time that we played at the Cobra Lounge, and I'm standing outside smoking a cigarette, and Randy walks up, and And he's like, yeah, what's up, guys? Speedfreak, yeah, here to see you guys. And then we see him 5 minutes later. He's like, dude, what the fuck? $5 cover? I thought this was a free show. And then walks away and never doesn't come. We're like, dude, $5?
It's like all of his
Are you
beer money.
serious?
Oh man, that's great.
That was a cool place.
So then
to
he
play,
didn't
too.
go to the show?
No.
Yes.
That was
did
the last
not.
you saw him of that night?
Pretty much.
I have actually seen him in random bars since that.
I saw him at some show. I don't remember. I think we saw him at Ozfest or something. Yeah, he's around.
What does he do for a living?
God only
Professional
knows. We
badass.
don't know,
He
yeah.
drives a limo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's a mechanic, actually. Angelina just told me.
Okay, that's funny.
Cool as hell, though. It was a great night.
So what's coming up for you guys? Are you looking for a label anytime soon, or are you just
Trying to get sponsored by Jägermeister.
That's our yeah, no, we'd like to be signed because we don't have any fucking
You
money.
hear that? We like Jaeger.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
we-
Jägermeister's listening.
Yeah.
nice?
I kind of our general plan is we want to put out the album. We want to do a music video. We got some people we're talking to about that, and then hopefully use that to build up some hype for our next album.
Play mad shows.
Yeah, we want to play a lot.
That sounds like a good plan. Is there a label that you guys think would be the best fit for you if you guys were to get signed?
Roadrunner.
Roadrunner
Yeah,
for Airborne and stuff.
dude, I saw Airborne, and that was one of
Those
the,
guys are fucking awesome.
That was one of the craziest shows. We saw him in Rockford, and the singer fucking climbed up in the light rigging and stuff. And
Yeah.
was hanging upside down, and then all the security guards were trying to get him to come down.
I
He's
saw
like,
that
"No."
when they opened up for Bullet for My Valentine. He fucking climbed up
Yeah.
on the second. It was at the Riv. He climbed up on the second floor, whatever that balcony, and he jumped off into the crowd. I'm like, what the fuck?
fucking
And then
awesome.
and then when he was at Uproar, the fucking crowd surfed him around the entire fucking
While singing?
pavement. No, while he played guitar.
Oh, the guitarist.
Yeah, while he was doing a solo, he did the solo while everybody's passing him around the crowd. It
That's
was
fucking awesome.
insane. These guys, I've seen them 3 times, and every single time, they are fucking nuts. They sound exactly like AC/DC. Not gonna lie, but they're amazing. Who's this guy?
This is our drummer.
Motherfucker.
Hey, we have a new guy. Well, sorry, pit crew, you're out.
Oh,
You're out.
arrived.
We're gonna talk to a drummer now. Someone that's in the band. Fuck you, Go cry to Greg. We're gonna wait till
So
we get
our
situated
new addition
here.
in the studio.
Hi.
Oh, Matthew motherfucking Balo, everybody.
Fucking
Welcome to the Metal Experience. What's your name?
My name is Matt Balo. I play the drums for Speedfreak.
Nice of you to join us at last minute.
I showed up as soon as I
Just on time.
It's drummer time.
So you've missed everybody making fun of you for the past hour and a half.
Talking
I
mad
would
shit.
expect that, actually.
Yeah. So how about you tell us a little about yourself as a drummer and your experiences with Speedfreak and how you sucked on your first show?
Yeah. Yeah. They told you that one, huh? Okay. Cool. Well,
This guy.
Yeah, of course he was. Well, I joined the band in 2006. The first show we played was awful. We opened. Was that when we played with Slam Bang? And I had to borrow. It was such a bad experience. I hated that place.
Yeah, that place sucks. No longer exists.
Yeah, thanks to us. Yeah, their drummer booked out at the last minute, and they needed a drummer, and I've been playing drums for about 6 months, and I'm like, dude, I'll play drums for you guys, and they're like, okay, and I'm like, and that was that, and then I kind of just weaseled my way into the band.
He was
more or less.
he started as one of the beer drinking associates and then just started jamming with us when our other drummer wasn't around and then kind of became our drummer.
Yeah. So
what's the experience been like for you?
so far it's been awesome. I mean, we've had our ups and downs, but we just got our album done. We got other stuff lined up, like shooting music videos and taking
Yeah, we've
pictures
heard
and
all this
like that.
stuff.
Yeah, I
You've
know.
missed
So-
it all.
Nah, thank God, I've heard enough. God, it's but I'm really looking forward to the future. for
We've
this
just
band.
talked about this too, yeah.
Well, that's why we're in a
Cutting him
band.
down.
We're on the
Jeez.
same level. That's why we're in the same band.
He's not wearing his jacket though. What gives?
I just came from work.
You can't wear
I don't.
it.
It doesn't. It's not like a companion in my truck. It's just. So, yeah, I don't know.
So what influenced you to play drums after 6 months and then decide to join a
Um,
band?
What influenced me? Well, I liked the Red Hot Chili Peppers a lot, and I liked Fleeks. And I started out playing bass actually, and then I liked listening to Chad Smith play the drums too, and he's really good. So I try and like model myself after him. It's kind of a combination of Chad Smith and Vinnie Paul from Pantera is what I like to try and do with my drum beats. And that kind of just, I don't know, I just took a natural like ability to it, I guess. I don't know, and just been playing ever since. I love playing the drums. I love hitting things.
And from recording at the Nook as a drummer, what did Nick teach you to be?
He taught me how to play.
He
with
doesn't
him.
remember anything. He got blackout drunk.
He
as
drank
soon
it all
as
out of the
he-
system.
Well, all right, when I was recording, I was not blackout drunk. I wasn't even like a little drunk. But he taught me how to play with a metronome, which is very important. I try and do that a little bit more now, but I don't know. Teach me how to make my music sound awesome, and it worked pretty well, I guess. I hope. Yeah. What do you guys think about the Nook? Well, you guys probably already talked about it.
Already talking about it.
All right, I'm gonna
You've missed all the fun stuff. We've just gotten through of how you guys got stuck in the alley in a bus.
Ooh, yeah, that was a good time.
Yeah. Your pit crew members' stories.
The one where
And he
that guy
talks.
slapped that other guy in the face. You
Oh,
tell
we
that
didn't
one?
hear that one. You
Oh,
can tell it.
all right, all right.
All right, here
so
we go.
we're
Here's the
playing
story.
down at U of I at this festival. I can say all this stuff, right?
We're not censored. Say
This
what
is
you want.
internet
All right,
dude,
sick.
say what you
Fuck.
want.
So we're fucking playing down at this fucking.
That is fucking awesome. So we're playing down at the festival is called Red Devil. It's down at U of I at a frat house, and we played a show for pretty long. Kind of ended up getting drunk and kind of like.
You're
You know,
just
we played, and
remembering this.
it wasn't necessarily their scene down there, but we still had fun. And so the next band that comes on after us was like trying to play some of the songs we were playing and like making fun of us or whatever. And one of my friends who was down there at the time was very drunk, like shit faced.
15 hours in. to
Yeah,
his drinking
like
day.
long day of drinking. And he didn't appreciate it. We'll say that. And started talking shit to the singer of the band, and then eventually ended up slapping him in the face. And it was
While he
awesome.
was on stage.
And then we all got kicked out.
It was awesome.
So
Yeah.
you said they were. What were they doing? They were.
They
Trying
were
to,
like we were playing Cowboys from Hell by Pantera, and they like knew how to play it, so they were like playing it and like making fun of us and like laughing and stuff. So like I just was like fuck you and just like slapped him in the face.
What a bunch of jagoffs.
Yeah, it was pretty gay,
Well,
but whatever.
They
We kinda
were
did some things to piss him off.
yeah,
really
we-
gay
really-
band.
We had it coming.
Yeah, we do.
They told us not to smoke in their house. So first thing Tom does when he gets on stage is light up 2 cigarettes, crack 2 beers, and walk around their house singing and smoking and drinking.
Oh my god.
It was a house party.
Frat house party. So
Yeah, frat house.
the house term is used for Tom's.
Yeah, that was that one
Yeah.
party.
We play
Yeah,
party
at,
at Tom's.
every now and again.
Kinda like we just jammed.
The
a
place
little
on
bit. It
Milwaukee
wasn't-
and Sacramento.
Oh yeah, there was a house party too.
Yeah,
House party.
yeah.
House parties don't accommodate us very well.
No.
In our experience,
Yeah, because we're really loud.
Yeah.
get obnoxious.
We
well,
fuck shit
I mean,
Yeah.
you're a speed freak.
Yeah.
All
Dude,
right. Well,
big.
you have 3 more songs to show us. So
That
what have
we
we
do.
not heard yet?
We have not heard.
Iron Horse, Sled, and Highway Girl.
Correct.
Nice.
Iron Horse,
This-
Speed Freak classic. Been playing the song since like 06 probably.
Yeah.
Oh, we played?
Yep.
All right,
Let's
here we
go. Let's hear these 3 songs.
I got nothing to
You're listening to the Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.
And we're back again, hanging out with Speedfreak. You guys just played the last 3 songs that you guys ended up recording at the Nook. And those were called what again?
Iron Horse, She's Like a Drug, and Highway Girl.
So I'm guessing Highway Girl's about a hitchhiker, right?
It's about getting roadhead.
Oh my god.
It really is. I'm not making that up. Yeah, that's the basis of the song.
Is
That's
that
actually-
from Greg's perspective, driving truck and just
Absolute-
fixing up a hooker
no.
to give him roadhead while he's driving?
No, that song used to be called Thunder Cunt, and we couldn't find anything for
Nice.
Thunder Cunt, and then it was called 4x4, like instead of 4x4, but that was also
Nice.
impossible to write lyrics to. So we wrote the lyrics.
She's my 4x4. Doing it on the
Are you sure you haven't heard that song before?
No. Is that how it went? Is that was that the lyrics before?
Exactly. No.
Oh,
No, I don't even remember what the lyrics were. If we even had any, I don't even know.
nice.
Yeah.
So, where can people find you guys on the internet? You guys have a lot of places.
You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and all those things are Speedfreak Metal. You got to have the metal at the end.
One word.
One word.
Okay.
And then you guys have a bunch of merch also.
Yeah, we have a shitload of merchandise. We have T-shirts and hats and buttons and stickers and stuff. So come to any of
pins,
our
and you
shows.
guys gave it to us like it was Christmas, and it was
Absolutely.
awesome.
It was
Yeah.
Lugo's rocking a beanie right now. Yep.
Thank God.
Yeah,
Dave's
you.
rocking a shirt.
Dave's got a shirt.
I've got a
Yep.
shirt that I'll put on tomorrow and parade around town.
Sweet.
And and you guys had your own website too?
Yeah, it's speedfreakmetal.com.
Nice.
Yep.
What do you guys have up there?
Not a whole lot of stuff right now. It's still being built. But
We have some pictures on there at the moment.
yeah,
We're going to be introducing our.
But within
redesigned
within the
website.
next week or two, maybe a couple of weeks, we're gonna have our videos and music, and we're gonna have an online merchandise store. You can buy our T-shirts and
Very
all kinds of
cool.
cool stuff. Yeah.
And then your show's coming up. How many are those? You got 2 right now. One's next week.
Yeah, we have February 11th at Yodi and March 10th at Mike's 11 Music.
Is that all you know for right now?
That's all I know of, and everybody else.
That's all it's for sure right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Do you know who you're playing with at Mike's Love and Music?
no idea.
No idea.
Yeah.
Just playing to play. Nice. Well, what does Greg want to say? Who's looking over here?
No, he gave me a thumbs up.
Okay.
'Cause
So you got it right.
I guess he doesn't know either.
I think that thumbs up was for me because I'm cooler than Kevin.
That's true. He is.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Now he's flicking me off.
Okay.
Nope.
Well, Dave, you know what time
cue
it is.
me up, bitch.
Now it's time for
Hey man, look what I found.
Only on the Metal Experience.
That's right. This week we have Rogue Empire from
Waukesha.
Waukesha, Wisconsin. Not a big fan of Wisconsin, but I am a fan of this band. Green Bay sucks my dick. Anyway, go Bears. This song, hopefully it doesn't, we're running a little short on time. Hopefully there's Overlord 1 and Overlord 2. Hopefully going into the second one the first one doesn't set it up. But the song's called Overlord 2, and it's pretty fucking good. Take a listen.
Hey
You're listening to the Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.
There you have it, folks. That was Rogue Empire from
Waukesha,
Wisconsin, with the song Overlord. That was 2. There's a part 1, but
You know what's awesome? I pronounced that, and you couldn't. And that's a first, and that's the only time it's going to happen.
then. Check those guys out. Pretty fucking good. But anyway, we're back in the studio with
Speedfreak. You guys have been fucking awesome to have on. I'm not gonna lie. The first time that I got this email from this guy Speedfreak and I saw your logo, I honestly thought you guys are gonna be like 40-year-old biker guys. I was gonna be like, oh, this is gonna be a boring interview.
Back in 77.
Like I seriously thought you guys were gonna be like, oh yeah, we got this awesome 80s rock and
After
blah blah
Vietnam.
blah. And after, yeah, I thought it was gonna be like,
after we all got back from NAM. Started up the band, got the band back together. Been touring
Dabbled
since
in
77.
pacifism once. Not NAM, of course.
no, but it's fucking awesome to have you guys here. And Slam Josh is calling me right now, and I'm not gonna pick it up
Don't
because
answer it.
Hold on, Dave, take this phone call for me, please. All right, so we are with you guys right now for the last 20 minutes of this show. So what are we forgetting that you guys all need to talk about your awesome band about? Can you think of anything that we've
covered
missed?
everything.
Shout outs. Who else? Who's listening to you guys right now that you all want to say hi to?
Happy birthday to
props
our
to.
boy Mikey, is our sound guy. He's turning Devin Hester today.
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan. He's turning Michael Jordan. Yeah. He's probably, so if you're listening, he's probably not listening. He's probably like hanging out with his girlfriend. But if you're listening, man, happy birthday. We'll be hanging out with you in like a half hour. Yeah. So that's going to be pretty cool. Our boys in Armored Assault, it's a band we play with a lot. They're pretty
You
cool.
guys are friends with Armored Assault?
Yeah, you know
Those
them.
guys are fucking cool.
They're all right.
We saw them open for Devin Townsend.
December 8th at Mojo's, right?
Yeah, were you there?
Nope. I told them I was going to go and I didn't. I feel like such an asshole. Nah, we love those guys, so we play with them all the time.
Nice.
I went and saw him like last weekend at the
Do they
Double Door.
yeah, I was gonna say they had a show coming up at Double Door that they played.
Yeah,
Yep.
they gave us
I was there.
bunch of free CDs.
Yeah, no,
No.
more like they said we could take some, and Luco walked out with
like
probably
50.
like 50 or 60 of them. Like he,
Sweet.
first off,
I was drunk,
He was
so-
really drunk. So like, I'm afraid to approach when people say take things for free. Like I'm afraid like people are gonna think, oh my god, they're stealing them. So I didn't want to take a whole bunch. Luco walks
was-
over to the table and probably grabs 30 the first time and just starts putting them in my purse. And I'm like, okay, awesome. Then he grabs 2 more giant piles and just keeps handing me them and stuffing them in every pocket that he can find. And I'm just
I
like,
don't remember that at all.
I'm like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, you took enough. That he wanted to go back to the table for the 4th time, and I said no. 'Cause I had no more room for any more CDs. I'm like, you
I like how
look-
I didn't carry any of them. I just
it's
made
like,
you carry all of
you're
them.
ridiculous right now. You've taken enough of their merch for one night.
And then about 10 minutes later, I shook Devin Townsend's hand and told him I loved him. I looked
Yeah.
into his eyes and told him I loved him.
There's one weird
Yes.
dude.
But he's fucking awesome. I used to hate him, but then once you see him live, it changes your life. Not gonna lie. It was an awesome experience.
Cool.
It was. It was really good. But who are some bands that you guys haven't had the opportunity to play with that you guys would like to?
Texas Hippie Coalition.
The
Straight
band
up.
of Outlaws.
We'd like to play with them. Who else? Thunder Brew would be awesome to play if we can get them in from Delaware.
Airborne.
Airborne. That would be seriously.
Those guys
We would
would
have
be
a great
awesome.
time with them.
Nice.
It was like our dream band to open up for.
I don't care. Whatever you guys
Who? Yeah, Down would be awesome.
down.
Alabama Thunder Pussy if they'd have a reunion show and let us
Who?
play with them. Alabama Thunder
I don't know
Pussy.
who they are.
You're too young.
They're amazing.
Best band
You
name
should
ever.
know.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Second best band name ever.
Yeah.
Nice.
What's the first?
Speedfreak.
Oh.
I mean, honestly.
Playing with Motorhead would be sick.
Yes.
Yeah, they're coming in on Gigantour in next weekend. Next
Are you
weekend?
pulling your ticket out of your pocket?
No, I'm
So
seeing
you're
who
like,
the-
yeah, I got my tickets right here.
See who the hell has texted me.
you can give him a shout out right now. You can read the text out loud. We can see what's going on.
It's Mikey, and it says, "Hey, just text me when you boys are heading to the jam spot."
Oh.
Actually, it says "you buys," B-U-Y-S.
So
But he meant boys.
So he might be drunk because it is his birthday.
He has dyslexia. Give him a break.
Dennis texted me. He's like, "Just got your text. Listening to you guys now. This recording sounds a lot better." Dennis, didn't you used to be on the show for a while? You were telling me. That's how we found out about
Oh, Dennis
Yeah.
P.
What's up, Dennis?
You guys are from
Dennis.
with Dennis too? Hi,
this. Yeah,
Dennis.
we used to practice next door to I Goliath when they were around.
Oh,
So
you guys used to practice in
Oh,
those
we
shitty
pulled-
apartment thingies that they used
Yep.
to
Chocolate Factory
Yeah.
is what it
Oh.
We
was.
seriously,
the
though?
old chocolate factory.
I remember
we
these
had
stories.
a blast hanging out with those guys. We went in there and stole their guitars a couple of times.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We get shit faced. We hang out with
Nice.
them. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Every time they ever saw us, we were drinking heavily, and they
Dude, oh,
must have
man.
thought we were actually, rightly
Pretty
so,
much
thought
everyone-
that we were
We
ridiculous.
we
Pretty
played
much
it.
everyone in
They
that
hooked us
building
up with
thought
this
that.
block party gig, and like, yeah, this kid's building the stage. And we go up there, and it's like a really Mexican neighborhood, so it's us and like 500 Mexicans.
Awkward.
No, it was seriously though. They were fucking digging us. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And, like this kid's mom brought us into his basement and like served us a bunch of food. I mean,
Tacos.
Yeah.
No, like
No,
spaghetti.
pasta.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun with Goliath.
That's
They're
awesome.
cool guys, and I think two of them are in Skeleton Blood now. Danny and Ivan are they're in Skeleton Blood. So
Hey, Dennis, you should come back on the show with I Goliath because your music was fucking awesome. Just saying.
they had other songs named after
Book me
superheroes.
for March or May. May dates are open. I'm booked through April. Sorry.
Yeah,
Anyway.
he was a lot of fun.
Sounds like
It's
it.
creeping me out. He's making the weirdest faces at me.
All right, Dave. Let's do this.
It's time for the local roundup.
All right, we've got shows coming up this. Oh, I just hit myself in the mouth. Coming up this
Dave
week.
is laughing hysterically. He likes that.
That hurt so bad. I'm lucky I didn't lose a tooth. All right.
Tooth.
A tooth. Tooth through teeth.
Didn't I do that? Have I done that? Knock my tooth out with the
Yeah.
microphone? Yeah.
One time.
You broke
Half
your
of
teeth
my
out.
front tooth is like fake, and
Yeah.
it sometimes
Me too.
Yep.
breaks.
We owe that credit to
gross.
you.
You can't tell it's a filling. It's just it's fake teeth. But I did chip part of mine out. I think it's when I hit a microphone again. Yeah, probably.
Fuck yeah.
All right, awesome. Dead Center Entertainment is looking for bands with mixed and mastered tracks, and they are going to review and listen to them to hopefully include the tracks in a project to promote bands to FM radio stations and to distribute to fans at upcoming metal events. They don't want rough demos for any of this, so if you guys have professional recorded stuff, email them at promo@deadcenterentertainment.com. And of course, we are going to events coming up, so we need your material too. And you can email us at metalexperience@yahoo.com, and we can send you address as to where to send anything like stickers, pins, CDs, everything like that. Speedfreak just gave us a bunch of awesome stuff that people can get pins now, and then CDs later from us when they have that done. So yeah. Any bands interested to play at the End Zone in Aurora, they have February 25th open and some dates left in March. And April and May are all open and the rest of summer. So message Tony Spillman Jr. on Facebook if you're interested in playing there. And I'm losing my voice. New studio is opened in Crystal Lake. It's R3 Studios CL, and they're currently looking for bands to record. So if you need recording done, you can check out their Facebook page. In Hazard from Illinois is looking for a vocalist. I think they're looking for 2 of them. So if you are 2 vocalists looking for a band, join In Hazard. Coma Born from Illinois is also looking for a drummer, and you can look them up on Facebook. I know one of their members is the new guitarist for Remora. Remora just found a new guitarist, so congratulations to him. I forgot what your name is. I read this today. My brother knows him, but I'm like, oh, Coma Born, and then this guy's the guitarist for him now. So, all right, Thursday, February 2nd at Luciana's Royal Oaks. It's $12 in advance, $15 at the door. It's all ages, and it starts at 7 p.m. It's going to be Royal Bliss and Bubba Flex, and they're playing with Wayland and Hollow Drive. And also on Thursday at the Layers Club, it starts at 9 p.m. It's going to be Scientist and Redneck Exorcist. Okay.
All right.
Friday, February 3rd at Mojo's, all ages. It's going to be Falling in Reverse, Oh Sleeper, Skip the Foreplay, and A Beautiful Nightmare. And on Friday at Q Sports, starts at 9:30 p.m. It's 21 and up. It's Skull King and Under Protest. And the last show on Friday is going to be at Cobra Lounge, 9 p.m. It's 21 and up. And it's going to be Trials, Without Waves, Morgue Supplier, and Rain Inferno. Saturday, February 4th at Pub Yahoo. It's $7, all ages. Starts at 5:30 p.m. It's going to be My Deepest Dream, Cries of Deception, Arkham, Halfway to Nowhere, The Calm Before, and Adara. And the rest, okay, another show on Saturday at another Hole in the Wall. It's $10 in advance, $12 at the door, all ages, 6 p.m. It's going to be Tyrant's Reign, Quick Change, The Gruesomes, Corruptor, The Oppressor, Seneca Falls, and Divide. At Otto's on Saturday, $7, 8 p.m., 21 and up. Helium Fuse with Polarizer, Jenny Franick, Mind Shatter, and a special guest to be announced. And the last show on Saturday at Club 38, 8:30 p.m. is Sparkplug Assassins and Steel Chops. And the last show that you can go to on Monday, February 6th at Nightcap, it's going to be a 21 and up show, but it's free, and it starts at 10 p.m. It's asking for local bands to bring their CDs to be played. Dead Man's Wake are the band of the month there, and they are going to be hanging out, selling merch, signing autographs, drinking beer, whatever. And there's going to be a burlesque show going on that night.
What does that mean?
Burlesque? It's like striptease without taking off your clothes.
Oh, that's gay.
But in really raunchy clothes. It's like what the Pussycat Dolls do.
I don't know what that is.
Carmen Electra was a part of them. John Jameson's
No
done
titties.
it.
I'm not interested.
No, they show tits. They just don't take off their clothes. It's
wait a second.
fancy.
How do they show
We
their
don't
tits,
believe
but they
you.
don't
It's
take off their
fancy
clothes?
dancing
Fancy dancing.
without
Fancy dancing is ballet.
stripping. I'll show you a video of it, okay?
No,
So it's strip
I'm good.
ballet.
I like burlesque. It's very cool. I like it. Okay, so anyway, that's what's going on for the next week. And next week also Deities of Darkness is going to be on. There's been a lot of hype about them. A few bands have come on here and dropped their name. So, hey, they're coming on. You should listen. It's going to be awesome. Yep. So, one more time, guys, just give a shout out to every place that people can find you on the internet, in the world. You know, how can you get your
The
merch?
entire world.
You forgot to mention the Speed Freak show February 11th at Yodi. But yeah. Everyone can check us out on our website,
Yeah, it's-
speedfreakmetal.com. All the links to all the other shit is on there. You know, Facebook, that shit. And yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds
Come to our shows.
awesome.
Follow us
that
on
one's
Twitter
gonna
if you're
be
into that.
Next week, and then March 10th.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to be at the March 10th show. I'm going to try to make it out there.
Sweet.
That's going to be awesome.
Where's that at again?
Mike's Love and Music in Summit.
Oh, yeah.
We've been there.
How is it?
I got wasted there.
It's a smaller venue, not going to lie. Like, you wouldn't expect shows to be played there, but I mean, the sound equipment's really good. They treat you nice there. They got an awesome bartender. Can't remember what his name is for the life of me. I think it's Chris, is it not?
I don't remember. I was wasted.
Yeah, no joke. Luco got really trashed. That was the first show he sponsored, and he ended up telling one of the guys in Dark Entropy that he should shave their band name into their chest hair.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's how they remembered him. And when they came on here, the one guy was like,
That-
"Hey,
no,
you told
actually-
me to shave my chest hair with my name in it."
I was like,
Blah, blah,
I
blah.
don't remember
You're like,
that at
really?
all.
I don't remember that. And they're like, well, that's what you told
That's
me.
the first thing you ever said to me.
It was,
like,
and it was
okay.
love at first sight. Yep, that's what happened. So, awesome. You guys will have an awesome, epic drunk experience with Luco when we see you guys, because he does a lot of drinking.
Sweet. By
What
the
a
way,
coincidence. So do we.
Yeah. And by the way, the name of this album is Loaded. I think we went the whole 2 hours without actually saying it.
Oh.
The album is called Loaded. Look for it. Late spring. That'd be fucking awesome.
And why is it called Loaded?
Well,
We are.
it's the first letter.
It's what we were when we made the album. It was loaded.
Gotcha. Okay, then. Awesome. Well, your managers are here. So do they really quickly?
Shout out to your managers.
Do you guys really quickly wanna come over here and just say hi into the microphone and give your shout outs for showing up here? Get a little airtime for yourselves.
Angela is
us off.
Yeah, dude, they're standing up making faces. Up, here they come.
Okay.
Here we go.
Lumbering zombies.
Here we
They're
go.
getting close.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Are they coming?
Yeah, I don't think there's some technical.
What's up, guys?
Oh, they're using the other microphone.
Oh.
there. Oh.
I didn't think about
What's
that.
up, Matt?
I don't have a monitor out here, so I'm just talking.
Matt, I understand you're in school to be a lawyer right now. Matt?
Yeah,
Are you still there?
He can hear you. There we go. All right, finally got something there.
I feel like we're on a phone call right now.
It seems like it, even though I'm looking at you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can see you. You can't see me.
Okay, well, I understand you're in school to be a lawyer right now.
Yes, he's our attorney. Yeah, if they allow me after hearing anything on this recording. We'll see.
What made you want to be a lawyer and then help manage a metal band?
Well, that's actually, I actually want to do something in the music and entertainment field, and these guys are good enough to give me a shot at making some mistakes with them and learning the way here. But hopefully I can find a way to put that degree to use and still have some fun with guys like this.
Why do you sound like you're from Brooklyn?
Like I'm from Brooklyn? I don't know. I'm from Chicago.
Yeah.
They teach him that in law school. That's why it's so expensive.
Fuck New York.
And what about you, Greg? What made you want to manage a band like Speedfreak? What caught your attention on
I
them?
didn't.
He probably can't hear
He's
me.
like, I've been trying to get rid of these people.
Hello?
Hello.
Greg, are you on the air right now?
I am on the
Hi,
air now.
Greg.
What's up?
I wanted to know what made you want to manage a band like Speedfreak.
I ask myself that every day. Honestly, most of it is because I've always enjoyed being around music, but I suck at guitar, so this is my way of staying involved with the band.
Legit.
Well, that makes sense. And how long have you been their manager?
3 years? 4 years. Sounds about right.
And-
2008.
And what kind of jobs do you do for these guys?
Whatever they don't
just-
want to do.
Okay.
Do
they-
Our job is to kick ass and rock and get fucked up, and they do everything else.
Do they pay you in head?
No, they offer, but I don't want it.
Yeah, if you're listening, Tommy Bellino.
I had to ask. All right. Well, it's awesome that you guys arranged this and you guys showed up. You guys are good managers.
Well, thank you.
Thanks for allowing them to come on and saying whatever they wanted to say.
Well, they were going to do that anyway, so.
We had a meeting last night, actually, and they sat us down and they're like, don't say this and don't say this. And like,
What were you not allowed to say?
We can't tell you. Yeah, if they tell you,
I
we have
was
to kill
trying
them.
to trick you.
Can't get fooled again.
I was trying to trick you.
It almost worked.
It almost worked.
Steve, put your microphone down.
All right. Awesome. Well, thank you guys. Do you have shout outs that you want to give out?
We already talked about Armor Assault, our boys in Skank.
I met your managers.
Yeah.
Fuck the police.
Coming straight from the underground.
This is why you're managing and not rapping.
Yes, among other reasons.
I'd like to give a shout out to my mom. I don't think she's listening, but I've always wanted to do that.
I miss
hip,
Balo.
hip lady.
Yeah, my mom and dad, you guys are actually probably in bed. But my sister, if you're up and listening, what's up? My girlfriend, hey.
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 Hey, how you doing? What's up?
What's up, baby girl? I love you. Who else do we want to talk about?
If my parents are listening, please don't kick me out.
Steve's parents are listening. We're all fucked.
Anybody else? Manager wise, you have anything? Matt?
Anthony, we appreciate all the shit you do for us.
And the shit you put up with from us.
And the shit we do to you.
Yes.
Yeah.
This interview was for your failed baseball career.
Oh, poor kid.
Hey, Tom, go fuck yourself.
Awesome. Well, with that note, we should probably close down this show. And this has been another show of the Metal Experience. And we've been live here with Speedfreak. It's been entertaining, guys. And we look forward to your album getting released whenever you will. And look for Loaded whenever you can on your merch on your Facebook or your website
It'll be on iTunes and all that shit
and
too.
your iTunes.
Probably should talk about that.
And remember to tune in next week when we have Deities of Darkness in. And I'm Morgan Danielle. And Sleepy Luco Blaze is ready to go to bed. And we're signing off. Good night.
I love you, Dave.